want to be here, neither do
100?
we. That's why we call it the Obligatory. We talk about farts, food, Mike's kids, $5,000 beds, girls, comedy, and Kermit's mom. Yeah, maybe
Look at that,
the
surprise
facts aren't right,
guest.
but here's the Obligatory Podcast with Kermit and Mike.
Welcome to the Obligatory Podcast with Kermit and Mike. This is episode 93, and just as we were playing that lovely song by Samantha Ivy, we had a special call come in. Who is it, Kerm?
It's Pedro Lima on the phone. What's up, man?
Oh, why are you playing me on God, damn it? I was just returning your call.
Yeah, but now we're podcasting and you called and I forgot to turn off my phone. So now you're on the podcast.
Damn it. Hi, everybody.
Why are you making it sound like you didn't do your hair? Who gives a shit? Why you?
I just got out the gym, bro. I was working out. I was working on my fitness.
That's a cool name for Popeyes. The gym.
The gym. Nice. You working on those pythons? What, are they up to 25 inches now?
I'm working on these manatees. That's what I call them. They call them the manatees.
You getting ready for March Madness?
Yeah, okay. Like what? On the death pool on Corona?
No.
March Madness?
Like, are you running March Madness? I'm sorry, it's not the other bar anymore.
It's the other Irish bar.
Yeah, you hosting this year?
Yeah. I host it. That was taken away from me. Apparently, it's Ken Miller now.
What?
Oh, I didn't know anything about this. What's going on?
You don't know about something that's going on in you?
This is what you guys call me, fucking Wendy Williams. You called in for the spice report.
Literally, the phone rang once we pressed record, so we just figured we'd go with it.
The last time that I hosted the March Madness, a fight almost broke out between a magician and a cab driver.
Wow. I'm just gonna go and say.
After that, apparently, I was not allowed to host. My name disappeared from the March Madness.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some drama. Did the magician make the cab driver disappear?
Apparently so. 'Cause I remember the magician being outside, being, "Come on, bitch, abracadabra," and the cab driver apparently left his cab on park and couldn't get out of the parking lot.
Tom motherfucking Da.
How's Kermit's hair looking today?
You son of a bitch.
I don't know. You know what he started doing? He started wearing his headset back so it covers the bald spot. He's got
that Arnold Palmer exhibit.
Hey, look at the static on the phone. Oh, yeah. I can't.
It's funny because he's got the earphones that have like a toupee glued right to the middle.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
So when he puts it on, rather than looking like an arrow shot through the head, it just looks like he's got a full
I don't
head of
appreciate
hair.
this kind of banter between you two right
You
now.
picked up the phone.
It looks like you know when the sun hits that one spot on the grass and it just burns it, but it's only that one spot in the grass.
Yep.
That's what it looks like.
He needs to get that tattoo that those guys get, where it's a little man mowing the lawn.
To your follicles.
Yeah.
You guys done?
You picked up
You
the
guys done
phone.
hurting my feelings? I'm very sensitive when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I'm done. Let me get in the car. You guys have fun on your podcast.
All right.
Get up.
Thanks.
All right, later.
Thanks, Pedro.
All right, later. Adios, people.
Later. Fuck you.
So the angelic voice you just heard was the sound
Angelic.
of, Pedro Lima.
Dude, they took it away from me, and they took everything.
You know I love Preacher Lawson buys you this beautiful $600 board that's all set up so that when a phone call comes in, you can press a button and we got them on, and you just like, nope, let me just hold it up to the microphone.
I didn't hook it up. My bad. That's my fault.
Weren't ready for it.
I wasn't ready. My phone's supposed to be off.
So if any of you listeners feel like ever calling in, don't, because we're not ready. We're not ready. Episode 93.
Episode 93.
We're still not ready to have
We're
call-ins.
still figuring things out, and you can always find us on Facebook, Instagram, iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube, of course. And there's a plug. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, Patreon's still going strong. It is.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I collect the money, but don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it. You deserve the money. You do all the work on
It's
this
all
podcast.
going to all the promos and a whopping little change.
You deserve it all, man.
So I'm still giving out coasters to our listeners and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So.
I'm sorry we missed last week. I was feeling a little bit under the weather and
Coronavirus.
didn't want it. It could be the coronavirus.
You got
It
the
could.
Irish
So I had
virus.
to do the self-quarantine thing. And, you should be thankful that I didn't come over here spreading all that gunk.
I would have just kicked you out.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes,
You've been like, oh, you're here. Let's do it.
True.
Yeah.
I'll just put a bag over your face.
But, man, people are going crazy about the coronavirus. And you can't tell because it's like half the world is like, oh, no, it's fine. It's just like the flu. And the other half is like, no, seriously, this is going to be the plague that ends us all.
Which, isn't it just a simple, I think it's like a virus calling out people that are dirty. Like, hey, wash your ass and your hands once in a while and this won't happen to you.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because, I mean, there were thousands and thousands of deaths in China. Obviously, it's become a huge issue.
But, I mean, where in China? Are these, like, the people, like, in the sticks and, like, not washing and, like, drinking river water? And
do you know all of Italy has been, like, put on lockdown, basically?
I mean, does Italy have a hygiene thing going on that's strong out there, too?
I don't know, but, I mean... You're not the least bit concerned about it? You're not
No,
worried
man.
about
I
it?
work. Look, I had a job. I got a job. I've been doing it for 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
I work with kids all day.
Yeah.
They're gross. They
Right.
sneeze. They cough. They vomit. They piss everywhere. They shit on. Look, I don't get sick, man. You know why? I take some airborne and I'm good.
Well, you know, apparently the coronavirus is affecting. I mean, most of the deaths that I've read about are people in their like 70s, 80s,
Yeah.
90s. It's
People that's immune system is garbage.
Yeah, it's old man Logans that are dying.
Yeah.
you know?
So
It's
we got to be
people
careful for you because you're like prime for that shit.
Because I'm old.
That too, and all the health issues. And
Your
all that
body can't even keep hair.
That's not. But hey, but I'm got a good fever. I don't got a fever.
No.
I got a good temp.
Do you?
Yeah.
What's your temperature?
It feels like 90 something right now.
That's pretty vague.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's normal.
No.
That's normal.
No, not all degrees of 90 is normal.
I get your degree of 90 right here.
Yeah. But some people are taking advantage of this coronavirus thing.
Like, what do you mean?
Like there's a police department in Montpelier, Indiana.
I'm pretty sure a lot of crime happens there.
Montpelier, Indiana.
I am going to take your car.
And they put out on their Facebook, they're like, hey, look, the coronavirus is nothing to fool around with.
Okay.
Now, you know, a lot of drugs come from overseas. So what we're willing to do right now, one time offer only, if you bring your drugs into the police station, we will check them for the coronavirus.
Wait a second. Something's not right in this.
And it's kind of funny because normal people are like, oh, who's that going to work on? Have you ever done drugs? Have you done drugs? It's the most paranoid people in the world who are like, oh, shit. Is my heroin laced with the coronavirus? Let's go take it in. No, they said it was cool. They're looking out. It's almost like, you know, free hall pass day. You know, this is like when they do the guns, no questions asked. You just bring it in, they check it, they give it back.
You're that high that you're like, you know what? This sounds like a good idea. We maybe should get a check before we do it.
Dude, we got 5 bricks of this stuff. We need to make sure before we start dealing it to the kids that it's the good stuff.
Hey man, I don't want.
We only want the drugs to kill him if it's the drugs that kill him, not the virus.
Yeah, I can't be snorting no virus, man.
Yeah, I care about what I put
I
in my
care about
body.
what I snort up.
Where's that baby powder? We need to cut this shit. Yeah, but apparently they got some pushback. The police department started getting pushback, ranging from some people being like, you know what, so not cool. A lot of
I
people
knew
suffer
somebody's
from blah,
gonna
blah, blah.
twist this.
Yeah.
Well, dude, come on.
And they put out an apology. They're like, well, we're sorry if anyone was offended by this. It was a lighthearted, good-natured thing. And if you can't tell me, oh, no one's going to fall for that, dude, have you ever listened to any of these 911 calls where people calling going, hey, my roommate stole my weed. I need you to come get it back from sir, you don't want to call. He stole it. He knew I had it. I had it in my drawer. He's the only other one that it's like, dude.
I rolled those joints, not him, me. It took some time.
Dude, you realize drugs are still illegal in your state and you're calling the cops. Well, it's not cool to steal. Or drug dealers that get rolled and call the cops.
Yeah.
Oh, I was doing a drug deal and they took my drugs and kept the money. Can we do something about this?
Dude, people are so quick to complain on something and like twist it. Cops did a kind of a jokey thing, but if it worked, it worked.
Yeah.
And now they got to deal with this BS. You know, it's funny because I recently did something like that, and now I'm getting like bitched at.
Oh, you just joked around with someone?
Yeah, so I'm having a high school reunion coming up. I don't know when.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
So the girl planning it, whatever. So they keep planning it. So then I went
What is
on.
it? You're like 20 years? 15 years?
So 20 years, yeah.
20 years?
Yeah, 20 years.
Nice.
So I graduated 2000. So I go on I don't know, I was out with my buddy, we were acting stupid, and I was like, let's give it up for the people that pulled out and did protection. No kids, pull out 2020. Protection. Got a bunch of laughs. Then someone came in. Some of us can't have kids. And I was like, oh, God.
And you're like, stop pulling out.
And then one guy's like, I don't find this funny. I had 4 daughters. I was like, yeah, that sucks for you. So I kept like digging.
You're like, no wonder you don't find it funny. Life sucks.
Life sucks. So then like I got shit on, and now like I think they blocked me.
You got blocked out of your own reunion?
Yes. For a shitty joke. It wasn't even that good.
Now you gotta go to the reunion. Now you gotta go.
If I find out, well, I'll find out. But yeah. Just show up.
Oh, that's shitty, man. That's people like that. Everybody's so sensitive.
Dude, too sensitive.
Yeah. Not to stray too far. Another interesting thing going on with the coronavirus. You know, people are buying up toilet paper like crazy.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why?
Oh, apparently the thing is, it's almost like whenever there's a hurricane coming through Florida, and all of a sudden you can't find bottled water because it's like they put the fear of you're not going to be able to get clean water. And okay, whatever. It's a hurricane. There's going to be plenty of water.
Yeah. Just go outside.
Put out some buckets.
Just hold a cup and you'll be good. Like, boom, done.
But basically, you know, when you start thinking flu, virus, locked in your house, you're going to be on you're going to be on the toilet. So they're buying up toilet paper like crazy. And the other thing is, there's really no scientific reason for it. People are buying up toilet paper, and then other people hear, oh my God, you can't find toilet. It's the fear of loss or the fear of getting left out. Yeah. So people start going, I don't know why I need toilet paper, but everybody's buying it, so I better get it too. So that's
such a weird thing to stock up on.
That's why it's selling out. That's why it's like
it's like it's Waterworld.
Yeah. So this in Australia, they actually sold out toilet paper.
Of course.
So this Australian newspaper did this cool thing where they did an extra insert in their publication, and they basically just printed 8 pages that look like toilet paper with perforated edges, and basically the section is like in case of emergency.
Hey babe, can I get the sports section? Right. And then after that, I think I wipe my ass with the same paper.
Or you know, here in Florida, we don't have to worry about that. We got the Orlando Sentinel. Basically, every page you can go ahead and wipe your ass with. Talking to you, Steve Minich.
But aren't you quarantined in the house?
You are.
So why you got to stock up on toilet paper? Just like if you took a shit, like I ran out of toilet paper, I'll just go in the shower.
Yeah.
And just wash your ass out.
Or you can be one of those classy guys that gets like a bidet.
You can do that, or just what I do, I just shit in the shower.
Use your sock.
No, not sock. You gotta do laundry. Just shit in the shower.
And what do? You like squeeze it through with your toes?
Yeah, just push it right through the drain.
Yeah, you're disgusting.
What are you talking about?
Horrible.
It's not horrible.
Look, you can pee in the shower. You shouldn't shit in the shower.
I'm not taking like big logs.
That 5 times.
Shouldn't
shit in the shower.
Shouldn't shit in the shower. Shouldn't shit in the shower. Shouldn't shit in the shower. Shouldn't shit.
Shower?
Shower shit.
Shower shit.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, I don't do it all the time. Maybe
just special occasions?
Yeah. Anniversaries and stuff like that. Celebrations.
Make it special.
A good set. I just shit in the shower.
So very, very rare.
Very rare.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, we took off last week, but what was it? The last show we did, we actually had, I was going to be hosting open mic at the Improv, and then you were on that main stage show on the Improv, right?
Was that? Oh, yeah, that was. Was New Faces.
New Faces. How'd it work out for you, man?
New Faces was dope.
Yeah.
Packed house.
Yeah. You close it out? How'd it go?
Well, I was supposed to, but then another comedian was like, I want to go up, and then I split my time with him. So, but either way, it went well.
You're a saint.
Am I?
No.
Am I?
No.
I didn't want to hear him bitch.
Was it someone I know?
Of course it's someone you know.
Someone who also got stage time at the open mic?
Exactly.
Then you should have just been like, no.
Yeah, you know exactly who it is. That's why I was just like, man, whatever, man. So I didn't want to hear him bitch, and he wanted his moment. So
well, the cool thing is, I was there hosting the open mic, and Ken Miller came up to me. He's like, hey, man, tomorrow night you're here. You're featuring. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, they got a clean headliner coming through. They need a squeaky clean feature you're featuring. I'm like, hey, Mike, how you doing tonight? Thanks for doing the lineup for me. Are you available to? He's like, do you want it or no? I'm like, of course I want it. You know? And so I went back, and the next night I opened up for Leanne Morgan, who I'd never heard of before.
She has a TV show, and I think she's on like.
She has a TV show?
She's on a TV show.
Is she?
Or like one of those like cooking shows, whatever.
Really?
Maybe I'm wrong. Now I'm questioning.
I don't think so.
No, I'm wrong?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm wrong.
If she does, then I'm wrong. But she
what's her name again?
Leanne, Leanne, I think. Morgan.
Leanne Morgan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do.
Let's find out what she is.
Well, she has stand-up, of course.
Yeah.
She has a tour, of course.
Uh-huh.
Where's IMDb?
No TV or movies yet?
She's an actress. Yeah, she's dude, I've seen her before.
Really? Let me see.
Yeah, she was on Paula Dean's shows and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like see, that's what I'm saying. She's like on those like home shopping networks and like Bravo and stuff.
Oh, okay. Mostly comedy specials though, and it looks like Happiness. Oh,
Food
Happiness
Network stuff. Yeah.
Food Network. Okay. All right. I see what it is. So reality TV stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd never heard of her before. I watched a couple of her clips, and she reminded me of a cleaner. Remember Brett Butler from that, what was it, Saving Grace, I think, or Grace Under Fire was a TV show back then. And Brett Butler was this, like, Southern woman.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at her right now.
Yeah. She reminds me of Brett Butler, but like a cleaner Brett Butler.
Okay.
You know? And I meet her. I talked to her before the show. Really sweet lady. But you know the most amazing thing? Thursday night, off night at the Improv, they're turning people away at the door. It's a special event, meaning no paper in the room, full ticket price.
Okay.
For someone I've never heard of before.
All right.
And her audience loves her. Just like diehard fans.
Yeah.
And I went up and did my set, and when I came off stage, she was waiting by the green room. She's like, you were great. She's like, we need to talk because I'm going to be doing some theater shows, and I think you'd be great on them. I'm like, oh, wow.
Oh, look at you. Rubbing shoulders.
Well, yeah. And I'll tell you, her audience was fun. They were great. They bought a ton of merch, like a ridiculous.
You did a merch pitch?
Yeah, they bought a ridiculous amount of merch. And then I was talking to her after the show, and she's been doing comedy for like 20 plus years. But she said her big break, like she had been through the Improv last year, and they couldn't give tickets away to get them into the door. And then this year, she just came off. She did Captain Brian's in Naples, and she did the Tampa Improv. Sold out. So she had done the Dry Bar Comedy series. Have you heard of this?
Of course.
Yeah, I didn't know that this Dry Bar thing was getting so big and gaining so
huge.
Much moment. I didn't know. It's
Come on, Mike.
I honestly didn't know. It's like a legitimate credit now.
How do I know more than you? You've been in the game longer than me.
Because I'm old and I stopped listening to people.
That's true.
So I got a couple of friends who've done Dry Bar, but she said that was her big thing now because everywhere she goes, it gave her. I'm like, wow, that really transferred into. You know, I didn't know it was that big a deal because it's Dry Bar Comedy. It's not like linked up with any big streaming service or anything. They do their own. Yeah.
It's online too. It's all online.
Yeah. So my buddy Will Marfori, who I'm working with April 10th at Andretti's, he did his Dry Bar special. Our buddy Cam Bertrand did his Dry Bar special. My buddy Casey Peruski, who pretty much we started out doing some rooms back home together in Port St. Lucie. He just filmed his that same weekend. So like 2 weeks ago, he was out there filming it. And I'm actually thinking of submitting for it.
Dude, look at all these people. You telling me you can't get on this? Look at this.
Yeah.
There's all Dry Bar comedians.
Wow. Yeah.
All that.
Well, there you go. Something else I got to do now.
Man, I told you. You know what?
Well,
you know what, Mike? Let me not even, because you're going to get me mad. And I'm going to throw something.
Where are you going to throw?
I'm going to throw.
You need help lifting it there, small guy?
I'm going to throw this. I'm going to throw this at your face.
Who's that?
It's a Majin Buu. It's a toy. I'm going to throw it at your face. I've been telling you what to fucking do.
Really?
Yes.
Write me a list. Here, write me a list.
Said, more active on your social media. Let's start doing videos. Let's start getting good video quality of your set. Not at the Improv, because the Improv is not the best.
Okay. Got it.
And more behind the scenes stuff and video footage, B-roll stuff,
okay.
And your social media.
Do you realize how decent I've been doing without trying? imagine if I put effort behind any of this.
Look, man, you have not been doing decent without trying.
Why not?
Because you're here with me.
I'm gonna be
and there's a problem.
I'm gonna be meeting Conan O'Brien on April 27th.
You're not gonna meet Conan O'Brien. He's gonna walk past you when you're at the crafts table. There's a difference.
No, he's gonna come in the green room, chit chat with me.
We shall see.
We shall see.
And a picture doesn't count. You need to get on the show. Does he have a show still?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to.
I want to see. I haven't seen Conan's show in such a long time.
No.
Let me see. Conan O'Brien. Yeah, because he's Team Coco.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going there when? In April?
April 27th.
Oh, yeah, he does have a show. It's only 30 minutes long, though, now.
Oh, nice. Get right to the good stuff. That's like what this podcast should be. Just right to the good stuff.
Hey, I've been telling you that for the longest, but you love sticking around chit-chatting.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, look, his show's still going strong.
Yeah.
Why? Damn, fucking YouTube sucks. They don't update me.
Oh, so also the night that you did New Faces and I did the open mic.
Yeah.
Walk out to my car, everybody's gone. Right next to my car, there's a wallet.
Okay.
There's a wallet. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love returning lost things to people. I take it like as a person. You've never known this? We've never discussed this?
No.
Dude, over the years, I must be responsible for the returning. I don't know why I constantly find things. I find so many cell phones. I find so many wallets. And it becomes an adventure for me to return to people. Because about 9 years ago, I found a wallet. And I went to bring it to the police station. And I found out the police don't actively go to find this person to return it. They just only return it if people come or call the police station looking for it. So I'm like, well, you got his driver's license right there. You got bank cards. You know his identity. You're not going to take this wallet back to him. There's family photos and stuff. And they're like, yeah, no, if they come find it. Otherwise, you can put into, it becomes mine if no one claims it in a certain amount of time. Like you can put into.
Okay.
I'm like, the credit cards. Well, no, not the personal, but like the cash and stuff. Like, I'm like, I don't want it. I want you to. So it's taken some time, but here are my new rules on when I find property.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Because I'll turn in anything.
Anything.
Like, yeah. Like, where was I? I was at Animal Kingdom a couple of months back, and I found a book bag in the parking lot. And inside, no identification, a couple of ponchos, $50 in cash, and 2 sets of iPhone headsets.
Okay.
And I brought it up to security. And they secure. Here's the thing. When you find stuff, you think you're a good Samaritan and return stuff.
Yeah.
Every time I've gone to return stuff, when I go, whether it's a police officer or security, their eyes roll like... Like it's paperwork they got to do now.
Right.
Like when I returned that at Animal Kingdom, that backpack with no identification and stuff inside, the first thing I do, I go up to a security guy. He's like, oh, you found it? Can you put it down on the ground? And he's like, hey, can we get a dog over here? And they have the dog come sniff to make sure it's not a bomb and stuff like that. But then once they figured out there was no bomb or anything, he's like, well, do you want to take it? I want to take it. You want to take it? Oh, I was getting off at 5, man. Oh, well, you know, maybe bring it to the ticket people. Let's make it their problem. And it's like, dude, this is how we do business. This is it.
At what limit of money in that backpack would you not return it?
Well, this is what made me establish this new rule. Because I've always gone for the whole karma route. Even it's not mine. I found it, but it's not mine. So the best I can do is return, because I don't know, even someone could show up back up at Animal Kingdom and be like, hey, we left the orange. I know it's a long shot, but we left the orange backpack, blah, blah, blah. But this is my new rule. I've decided that my life sucks. And I've decided that if there is a higher being, maybe he's getting pissed at me because I found an unusually large amount of cash and valuable property. And I keep giving it back to the universe. And you know what? There was this old joke, okay, about a preacher on a cruise liner. And the cruise liner goes down. And they go, Father, you need to get into one of the lifeboats. And the preacher goes, don't worry, my Lord will save me. And then the ship's still going down. And another lifeboat goes by. And they're like, Father, preacher, please get in this boat. They're like, no, don't worry, my Lord will save me. And then the last boat comes by. And they're like, Father, we need you to get in this lifeboat. He's like, don't worry, my Lord will save me. So then the ship goes down. And the priest dies. And he gets to heaven. And God's waiting there. He's like, hey, how's it going, man? He's like, hey, what the fuck? He's like, what do you mean, what the fuck? He's like, all my life, I follow you. I worship you. And then, I'm sitting there on a ship and you let me die. He's like, I thought you were going to help me. And God just looks at me. He's like, who the fuck you think sent the lifeboats?
Perfect.
So that's kind of where I'm at in life now. I think I'm pissing off. Like, I'm sitting here going, man, I could use a couple extra bucks. And I find a wallet with a couple extra bucks in it. I'm like, better find out who this belongs to. But maybe that's God's way of just being like, no, I put that there.
Yeah, you put that there.
For you. And don't feel bad about not returning it because the guy who I took it from was a fucking asshole.
So are you now keeping the cash that you find?
Here's my new rule.
Okay.
Here's my new rule. If there is no identifying stuff that can lead me to a human being, then it's now mine.
So the ID's not there, it's your money.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's nothing with a name, because I've done before where I find a wallet and there's no ID, but there's like a business card and a personal number. And I call the back and I go, hey, I just found this, blah, blah, blah. And, oh, yeah, no, I know who that is. I'm like, okay, can you reach out, give them and yeah.
What if the ID's there?
Then I'm doing my best.
But it's over like a $3,000.
It's all going
in
back.
cash.
It's all going back.
And you look at the ID,
mm-hmm.
and he kind of has that shady kind of look. Like, look, this guy didn't work for his money. He went out and hustled his money.
It's all going back.
$3,000 of drug money.
$3,000. It's all going back. Yeah.
Shit.
Let me tell you. I was at Disney Springs about a year and a half ago. I found a wallet. I opened it up, and there was $60 in it. All right, and there was an ID, and I basically got the ID, went through on because it becomes a game for me, like the investigation to return this.
Okay.
And I go ahead and I match the ID address with the address in Melbourne, and I find a phone number, and I give a call, and I say, hey, is so-and-so there? And they're like, oh, no, that's my son. He's not here right now. And I'm like, okay, well, I actually, and what's your last name? And blah, 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 and what's your son's middle name? Like, I quiz them with the ID.
Okay.
To make sure this is a legit thing. I'm like, well, I'm at Disney Springs, and I found his wallet. It's got cash in it. And she's like, oh, my gosh, yeah, he's already on the way back home, and let me give him a call. And she gives a call, and she gives me a call back. Oh, he's already on the way. He's, like, in Melbourne. I'm like, well, I'll just go ahead and mail it out to you. Okay, so I put it in an envelope. I mail out. Now I'm out $3.20. I put my business card in there, just like, hey, here's my... never got a fucking call, never got a thank you, never got a, hey, pat on the back, hey, boyo.
So you're still going to keep doing this?
Still going to keep doing it.
So what if it's a wallet that you find and it has a presidential seal on it?
Mm-hmm.
You open it,
mm-hmm.
and it's Trump's wallet.
Mm-hmm.
It's $500 in there.
Yep.
Of just fuck you money, because that's all it is for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's low. $500.
Mm-hmm.
$500. Are you going to return it?
I'm going to return it so that we can have a sit down and a nice little talk.
He's going to sit down with you.
If he wants his fucking wallet back.
Okay, he's gonna call Secret Service. They're gonna beat the shit out of you. You're taking his wallet.
No, I'm pretty sure Secret Service, once I go over what I want to say, will be like, yeah, we want to say it too, but we
yeah,
don't
okay.
But so this wallet I found the other day, it's got a guy's name, address, and I'm pretty sure this guy is part of a sleeper cell, because first thing you do is you go to social media. Figuring, he's got to have a Facebook. Young guy, got to have a Facebook, got to have an Instagram. None of that in this guy's name. He's got a Disney insurance card. There's an address on his driver's license. It's an apartment over by SeaWorld area and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, well, if I turn this in, and at Point Orlando, the only person around at night to turn anything into is the guy that's working that ticket. When you're leaving the
parking lot ticket booth guy.
Yeah. So you automatically know if you bring it to the cops, they're not going to hunt this guy down. If you hand it to that guy who's making $7.50 an hour, the wallet might eventually make it back, but it's going to be less cash and everything else.
Right.
So the only one I really trust is me. So I leave that night, and the next morning I wake up early, and I throw the address into Maps, and I drive over, and it's an apartment complex, but it's one of those gated apartment complexes. And once you get in, like, I followed another car in, but then I went right when I should have gone left. And now I'm trapped in because you can only get in and out.
Right.
Bob's. So I go to the front desk and I talk to the woman, and she's like, well, I can confirm he's a resident. I have a phone number. And she's like, let me give him a call. And she's like, gives him a call, and then she's like, oh, yeah, he lost his wallet, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, she's like, I can go ahead and put it in the safe. I'm like, well, it's all here, all his credit cards, $75. Here's his name, blah, blah, blah. And here's my card. So here I am, did the right thing, went on my way. You think I ever got a call?
Nope.
What is wrong with people, man?
What are you talking about, man? That's America.
What is wrong with people?
I like you're just trying to justify this. People are assholes, man. That's what it is.
No, I'm an asshole, but at the end of I'm like Al Bundy asshole. Like, I'm a fucking douche, but at the end of the day, Al Bundy always did the right thing.
He did?
When you really look back at it, Married with Children, Al Bundy, as much as, you know, he hated his wife, Peg, and he hated his son, and he hated his daughter, every episode you watch, he always errs on the side of doing what's best. Like, on the rare episodes he had where he actually had a chance to hook up with someone besides Peg, he'd be like, and walk out because he has his wife.
Right.
Or there wasn't a single guy that hurt his daughter that he wouldn't track down and end up beating. And even his son, who he hated, he would always bail him out of trouble.
That show would not work nowadays, would it?
Why not?
I don't know.
Because it's...
Because all the women back. Remember how he used to like be so mean to the women in the shoe store?
Well, it's funny because Married with Children at the time looked like, oh, this is disgrace. And now you look back at it and you go, wow, that guy actually was a good father, good morals, everything else.
I don't think it'll work.
So I don't want to say my view on finding stuff now is finders keepers, but if it's stuff that I don't feel like it's gonna make it back, then or I can't track you down, I'm keeping it. What about you? You ever find something?
Not that good.
No. See what I'm saying? So it's weird that I constantly keep finding.
I don't find Jack.
No?
No.
Which is weird because you're closer to the ground.
All right. See, there you go. There you go. See, hold on. Let me see. Oh, this is Al Bundy's best insults. I got this because he used to be so mean to women, and like if they're overweight, forget about it.
What you got?
I don't think like today's society will be ready for it. They will like shit all over it.
It's love.
Such a good song.
Mm-hmm. I think this was Frank Sinatra, right?
Excuse me, but am I invisible?
Possibly from Pluto.
See?
Please.
What for? The call costs more than the car.
Yes, and it costs more than the condom I should have used the night you were conceived.
Wow.
Boom.
You've already got one.
The woman's fat.
Honey, why don't you just stay home and bowl me over?
But Peg, I prefer a place where my balls are returned promptly. Oh, mercy, congratulations. I didn't know you were expected.
She brought a raw chicken to the
Jumping
house.
must have expanded my foot.
And I see you must have fallen on your butt a time or two.
How dare you say that to my face?
Well, I'd say it behind your back, but my car's only got half a tank of gas.
Yeah, see, man, they would, dude. He would have.
Cha-cha-cha-cha.
Dude, this show would get canceled so fast. Oh man.
Oh, the good old days. I'll have to go watch like the entire series over again.
Dude, they literally have a montage. Rare fat insults, best insults, shoe insults, wife insults. This guy has them up. Yeah, that's a fun little YouTube trip. You just end up wasting time on.
Down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So, what'd you have this past weekend? What'd you do? Catch me up. You did some event?
Catch you up.
You had some event? You have any comedy? What happened?
No, man, you know me. I don't do comedy.
Yeah, you just like tell other people how to do it.
I don't do that.
I have a list right here. Social media, video quality sketches.
I tell you how to, yeah. I thought you meant like me telling you how to do jokes and all that. I was like, no, not at all.
No.
I'm not that douche. I just DJ'd. And then as always, just open mics. And then the last show I did was New Faces.
Yeah, where'd you DJ? What do you have?
I DJ'd at Andretti's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quinceanera, what was going on?
No, it was Team Gina bringing up breast cancer awareness. So,
okay.
So I donate my time, and that's my goodwill for the year.
So, like, my good thing is, like, doing the Roast of Santa for charity.
Yeah.
And returning lost items.
Right.
And your thing is you DJ one time a year for a cancer charity.
I press play for about 6 hours.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So when we get to the pearly gates,
I'm like, hey, I DJ'd.
hey,
I can make this afterlife lit. Let's go.
yeah, because there's 0 DJs in heaven right now. 0 big name DJs that made it.
Most
up to
DJs
heaven.
do drugs, so no, they're not allowed in there.
I don't think that's how heaven works.
Isn't that how heaven works?
No.
Sinners, drug users, alcohol. Oh shit.
Well, it was a nice.
It was a nice try.
It was a nice thought while it lasted. Mike, what were you doing? Great, thanks for asking, man.
Do we?
I actually, I took a skip down memory lane. I actually, I've opened for Dustin Diamond quite a few times. Screech from Saved by the Bell. I went back another decade, opening for another famous TV sitcom nerd.
Was that air quotes?
Skippy, Mark Price from
Family Ties.
Family Ties, yeah. So I had a show with him Thursday in
How's
Flagler
he?
Beach. He's alive.
All right.
He's doing okay. And then I had 2 shows with him in St. Augustine. Have you done Jackie Nights in St. Augustine?
Nope, never been invited.
So
I got a co-host here that we shared 93 episodes. Haven't been invited to one show outside of Orlando. It's cool though, man.
It's all right.
Yeah, man, it's cool,
It's all
man.
right.
Yeah.
You just never.
Nah, man, that's cool, man. I never.
You can't go on the road.
I don't like doing shows
You
on
got-
the weekend. I don't like going to shows on the weekend.
That's what I'm saying. You can't leave town on a Friday.
Yeah, you can't leave town because I could, but
No, you can't.
it's fine. No, it's okay.
Let's not lie about this. We've had this
I'm not
conversation
lying.
before.
I'm not lying. I'm
You
not
can't
lying.
drive.
I just feel a little hurt, but that's okay, man.
You have made it clear.
No, I didn't make it
You
clear.
are too important
No.
to the school.
You can at least ask.
Oh, so
You
you
at
can
least
say
ask.
no.
It's a thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I could say yes. There's a 50-50 chance of saying yes.
Well, that's why I don't ask, because I don't like those odds.
Listen, man, you hurt my feelings. That's all I'm saying.
sorry.
We could be sharing a motel on a stained mattress together, but instead,
Did
you go
we
by
make
yourself.
the stain, or did someone else make the
Doesn't
stain?
matter. There's a stain on it, and there will be.
Dude, is that goatee ever going to come back?
Dude, this is 4 weeks. It's so sad. It's so sad.
It looks like you forgot to shave today.
Dude, I was like, why is this taking so long?
Oh, my gosh.
It's sad. That's why when I shaved it, I was like, this
This is going to take forever.
it's gonna take forever.
You got to put some
It took
commitment
me a long time to get that thick little mustache.
in. Yeah.
And it's gone.
Yeah. So, no, man, the shows went great.
Of course it did.
I'm
Yeah,
probably
thanks for-
going back in like January.
Yeah,
Yeah.
January
January.
of like next year.
Yeah, that's how far out they booked. It's a busy club.
I'll hold my breath.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Why? You'll still be doing the same thing in January. Like, I can't go, man. I got class.
Hey,
I'm
man, I'll
going
have a
to
new
do that.
place by then.
A new school or a new house?
New house, man.
You buying a house?
Think so.
You been looking?
I've been looking.
You find something you like?
I gotta get out of this lease.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna break the lease, but I can't.
But you don't want to sign back up for another one.
I mean, for here another year?
Yeah.
Nah, dude, I'm paying a mortgage.
You're paying more than a mortgage.
Yeah, I'm paying more than a mortgage.
Yeah.
I might as well just get a house.
You should.
Yeah.
You know you're gonna be here.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
You got a wife and a kid on the way.
Wait, what?
Huh?
No, well, man. That we had to scare.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Who was more scared?
I think she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, Kermit be fucking raw, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Was it the bed? Was it the $5,000 bed?
The $5,000 bed, man.
I'm surprised you guys even had a scare, considering heaven and earth have to realign for you guys to end up in the same place at the same time nowadays. With her schedule.
Hey, that's
and
not
your
true.
schedule.
We actually spend quite a few. We hang out a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Like this past Sunday, we did Sunday Fun Day,
What'd
and
you
we
do?
went downtown, and we were very irresponsible
Where'd you go?
because we went drinking at the other bar or the other Irish bar.
Were you very irresponsible because you found out the scare was over and now you could?
Oh, yeah.
Or were you irresponsible because you thought maybe you were and that's why you went in?
No, we knew it. We just went out, and then we got drunk, and then we decided, hey, it'd be fun. Let's ride scooters.
Ride the bird scooters.
And,
you love those things.
And we rode that thing around all downtown, all the way to Lake Eola and back.
Whee! While you were drunk.
Tipsy. Yeah.
There's got to be a law
responsible.
against that.
There's not.
There's still
It's the Wild West right now. They're like, it's
still a motor vehicle. It's a vehicle
it
with
is.
a motor.
When you sign up, it goes, please wear a helmet, obey the rule, and it's like, don't ride on the sidewalk.
How are they going to make you wear a helmet when there's no helmets available?
There's no helmets available.
Yeah.
And they want you to ride not on the sidewalk.
No.
And that's all you do.
Yeah.
You have a little bell,
Mm-hmm.
ding, ding, and you just go 10 miles an hour, hauling ass.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, were you there last night? I used it. I lit people with my scooter.
I was there the first night you used it. I got video of you on it. 2 weeks ago outside other bar when you stole JP's.
No, but this one's better. JP freaking stood me up. He turned it off, that jerk.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This was more fun, huh?
That is way more fun.
So I got to tell you, before I came here to record tonight, I was at the studio working on the Lowdown show. And then my 6-year-old had his first play type thing.
No, you did the daddy. I can't. Sorry, kid, I can't make it. Daddy's got to work.
No, I did the I'm going to be there. And I told the people at work, I'm like, hey, whatever you guys are doing at this time, I'm out of here. So if you want me to be here, let's make sure this is done correctly. And then I dipped out, went to my kid's thing. And here's the thing I found about going to a kid's production in a school.
People's kids are ugly.
Well, there's that. But then there's also, like, the woman was up there, and they had 2 corded mics on stage, and then she had the wireless mic, and they were playing music and getting feedback because the speakers were right behind the microphones.
Yeah, that's always good to try to teach people how the basic PA system works.
Yeah, and then her mic was really low. It was going through the house system rather than the 2 PAs, the corded in the music. And I just realized, I'm like, this is like being at a shitty comedy club. I'm like, there was a good crowd. There was probably 200 in the house, and they're all waiting to see their kids up on stage. But no one's done a mic check. Like, she was like, can you guys hear me in the back? And we were like, no. And she's like, okay, well, we're just going to press on then, because she didn't know what switches to do and everything. And then horrible host. Like, I know she's the principal of the school and stuff, but go up there. Do a solid 5. Warm it up for the rest of these kids. These kids are coming out there. You haven't got an applause break going. You haven't got the crowd pump. You haven't asked anyone where they're from. Anyone celebrating anything. And the kids started coming out, and I'm sitting there with my oldest. And these kids start walking out. 200 people. These little cute kids start walking out. There's 80 of them to stand on those little risers and stuff. And nobody's making a peep. So I just go, and all of a sudden people go, oh, and my oldest looks at me, he's like, you made everybody clap. I'm like, yeah, because that's what you do when you start a show.
My dad's a hero.
He did too, because he was talking about it on the way out. He told his brother, he's like, when everybody started clapping? That's because Dad started clapping first.
Because we all felt sorry for you.
Dude, it took every part of me not to walk up there. And then they had the 3 microphones set up so that the different groups of kids could come line up and say their one little line. And they're still got that wireless one in the middle that's not amplifying properly. And I'm like, why are you even letting this show go when your sound is shitty as fuck? And I was pissed. I would not pay to go back and see that show.
You paid to go watch your kids play?
Nah, it was they papered the room.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell?
No, it was basically parents all looking at their kids and stuff like that, and all the cameras came.
Did you do that? Did you actually enjoy the show, or were you that parent that was holding the damn camera?
Well,
then never gonna watch that video again?
No, it was my job to once the show started, I took off to the side so that I could get video of it, because that's my job. I'll videotape it because grandparents want to see stuff, cousins want to see stuff and stuff like that. Their mom was there. I'm like, let her enjoy the show. It was all right.
You were the poster child of that dad. Just got a videotape for the family.
I might have kicked someone who walked in front of my camera to start.
Hey, buddy. Move, can you please move?
I've been here since the beginning, holding it. And when I set up, I made sure I was out way. And
Good
then
lighting.
someone else comes and they're like, oh, and they give you that look like, oh, am I in your way? But it's that same look they give when they sit down in front of you at the movies or at a comedy show, and they turn around. They know they're in your fucking way, but they give that little oh, is this gonna be good? No, bitch, it's not gonna be okay. Get up, get the fuck out of the way.
The anger that comes out of you, but you don't release it because you're trying to be a good person.
I am so trying to be a good person. I don't want to be known as that.
Are you trying to be a good person still this year?
In front of my kids, always, man.
But with other people?
No, fuck other people, man.
Did you just break that? You said in the beginning this year, you're like, I'm going to try to be better.
Well,
I tried. I already failed.
No, here's
I deal with too many open micers, and it drives me nuts.
I am a conundrum wrapped in an enigma, okay?
Okay.
We just spent 10 minutes talking about how I will go above and beyond and out of my way to return something to someone I don't know because I feel like that's the right way and that's karma. But I'm also one of those people where I feel like too many people are like, whenever someone does something or says something shitty or bad, they're like, oh, well, that's just karma. And I'm like, no, sometimes I'm karma. Sometimes I'm the rowboat that God fucking sent to save. So when I give someone shit, maybe I went over the top with the situation I was in. Maybe I gave too much anger and emotion, but maybe that guy deserved all that for something else he did down the road that we don't know about. You know?
Yeah.
Life isn't fair.
Is that what you're going with? Just life isn't fair?
All I can do is be the best me I know how to be.
And that's the worst.
And usually when I think of something like that, it's when I'm home alone. Like, I should be a better person. In the moment, I'm going to respond. If you put a taser against me, I'm going to act like I'm going to act, you know?
If you put a taser in front of me?
Like, your body just automatically...
Like this?
Wow.
Like that? You want a taser in front of you?
Have you tased yourself with that?
Not this one.
I'll give you $1 right now.
I'll give you $2 if you do it.
Fuck no.
Come on.
No, I don't.
Just your finger.
No, none.
Just your finger.
Here, can you light up the glass with it?
No, that won't do anything. Well, I mean, oh shit. It's not going to do anything.
No, because glass isn't a conductor.
Yeah, it's not a conductor.
Can you put paper on
Let me
fire?
just do your finger.
No. Can you put paper on fire with it?
Can you put paper on fire? Let's see. Did it burn it?
No.
Let's see it again. Let's do it again.
Ooh, no.
No.
No. How many volts is that?
It's a lot. I don't know. It doesn't say.
Yeah. You ever just think of replacing that with what's in your girl's toy drawer and just seeing what happens?
Oh!
Is that how you don't have a baby scare anymore? Yeah. You're like, let me take a look. Nope, you're good.
Dude, let me shock you.
No.
Come on.
No.
It'd be like a good moment for Instagram.
Believe it or not, here's
for the likes.
Here's a secret about me.
What?
I don't like pain.
You seem like a guy that can do good with pain, though.
No, I don't. I don't like pain, especially expected pain. Like when you like.
Oh yeah, you did get electrocuted on that little pads and you pussied out on me quick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like the muscle twitching and stuff. Like, I'm good with fights because that's like, you gotta fight and you don't feel the pain. You don't feel the pain till the next day when you're like swelling up and stuff. But like people who are just like, here, let me go ahead and stick these electrodes against you. Nah, I'm good with that. Nah.
Man, you're no fun.
Well, let me do it to you.
No, man.
Why not?
Cause.
Bitch. Pussy.
Let me see.
How many batteries does that take? Is it rechargeable?
It's rechargeable. I didn't even know this came apart. Oh shit.
Oh wow.
All right, I'm gonna leave that.
Why do you even have that? You know martial arts.
Yeah, but I always want to hit somebody and then tase them.
What?
It's just funny.
It's just.
Yeah, tasing people is hilarious to me.
Have you done it?
I tase myself, not with this. Mm-hmm. I tase myself and I tase somebody before. It's freaking hilarious.
Who did you tase?
Buddy of mine.
Just for fun?
Just for shits and giggles.
That's crazy.
Kind of like how I want to do right now to you, where you don't know it. Because that's the best. Because you know it's coming. You're not going to let me do it. But if you did it like unexpected,
I'd kill you.
You're not going to kill me because you could be like, you could be doing a Harlem Shake on the floor.
I'd be like afterwards, I'd be like, oh, yeah, you got me. And then I'd spend the rest of my life figuring out how to kill you. Don't do it. Don't just stop looking at my feet, you motherfucker.
I mean, we do have a couple. We do need to do a good 100 episode. That could be a good one, man.
Yeah,
let me shock your toe.
You getting tased could be an amazing 100th episode.
100 episode. Let me shock your toe.
Fuck that, dude. That just looks ugly.
It's not even charged up yet.
Show the camera.
Oh, I see it's dying.
Good.
I need to charge it.
Good.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, not a fan of children's theater, apparently, when it's done improperly.
No, you're not a fan of the production, apparently.
The production quality. It's like, you know what?
It's not up to my standards.
It's not just the stand-up comedy anymore. It's working in a TV studio. You walk in, you see a production, you see where they're making mistakes, and it's like these kids rehearsed for weeks to do this, and you're gonna screw them over on the tech side? Come on.
I also like how the fact you wanted the principal to do a tight 5.
Warm up the crowd. Warm up the crowd. It's your job. Take the bullet.
Is that her job?
Take the bullet so the kids turn the crowd into an audience. It's your one job as a goddamn host.
All right, you're talking about the principal, not me, right? Because you're kind of giving me that look.
Well, I mean, if you hear something I say and it affects you, then use it.
I feel like I heard this speech before.
Yeah. Oh, so this is something I was just reading about today. It kind of shocked me. Have you heard of geofence warrants?
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so this is creepy. All right. Number one, I'm one of those people that just feels like, everybody's bitching about their privacy and everything else, and it's like, dude, you make it so easy. Like, all these people are like, oh, they shouldn't have all our information. It's like, dude, you have 5 different social media sites where I can basically figure out what you did with your entire day. Okay. Everybody puts their stuff out there nowadays, that privacy and security. We got these little, you got one out there, like the Alexa or the...
Yeah, Google, it knows everything about me.
Yeah, your phone is constantly recording you for seconds at a time, simply looking for you to say, Hey Siri, do you realize for that to work, your phone has to have its microphone on all the time, waiting for you to say.
Right.
So it's listening to make sure it doesn't miss that. So it's recording seconds and seconds. And they've already had a couple of police cases where they've tried to get a warrant to maybe we can pick up something in this murder case off this phone, find out what was said right before, whatever else. But this is something different, dude. This is a geofence warrant. There was a guy in Gainesville, all right? Guy in Gainesville that opens his email one day, and it's from Google saying, hey, police authorities have requested access to all your Google account, which is what? Google Photos, Calendar, Gmail,
yep.
Anything when you use Google on your phone, any search you've ever done, that's all stored somewhere. And they wanted, this police department reached out to Google asking, we want this guy's specific information. And Google said, we're going to give it to them unless you can test it in court. You have 7 days. So this guy's like not understanding what the hell's going on, all right? Reaches out because Google had sent an email and there's a case number with the police, in reference to. So he looks up. Apparently there was a break-in less than 2 blocks from his house like a month earlier, all right? So this is how he comes into it. Basically, there's this break-in. The cops have no suspects, so they apply for a geofence warrant, which basically they draw a little map, and they put a request in for a warrant that gives them anonymous access to any Google anything that was going on in that half-a-mile radius during that time of day.
Okay.
So the way that it's said right now is when you request that geofence warrant, it doesn't come with names and anything. It just comes with devices. So it's anonymous. But if they start seeing a lot of, if they see a device that they're like, oh, wait, that device has passed that location 3 times that day. Let's look into that. Now they can go and apply and actually get the name of the user of that device. Okay? So this is what it comes down to with this guy. This guy happened to live in the neighborhood and would ride his bike, and he used a tracking or what do you call it? Like a beats per minute, health. What's that called?
Health tracker? I don't know.
Yeah, like a pedometer.
Heart monitor?
Yeah, but basically for bikes to let you know.
Okay.
So he had been riding around the block that day, but he rode around that block every day. It was part of his daily thing. So just because he was exercising, all of a sudden he was a prime suspect in this burglary of a 91-year-old woman.
Okay.
All right. So he went to court and made a big deal out of it, Oh,
he had to go to court for this crap too?
He had to go to court so they wouldn't release his private information, because it's not just like, hey, just give us the details of that day. They would have had access to all his email, all his photos,
What are you hiding?
You're one of those people, huh?
Yeah, what are you hiding?
Everything.
What are you hiding? You ain't got nothing to hide. I don't got nothing to hide. Go through my shit. I don't got nothing to hide.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me give your girl your phone right now.
Take my phone.
Let me have the other phone.
No, I'm not that high roller.
Let me have the burn phone.
I have a burner phone. No.
It got really awkward here.
No,
all
it
of a sudden.
didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't. I don't have a burner phone.
Attention. Give me all your passwords.
I'll give you all. Well, no, wait, no.
Yeah.
No, not my.
So my thing is like, dude, this is, and they're like, we've already used this geofence warrant to solve murders and this and that, but if you have an attorney and you get caught up in this, because they get these warrants usually in private and secrecy, you don't even have the ability to contest it. It's basically just throwing a wide search net, and there's nothing that specifies why they think that device was irregular. Like this guy, he just happened to be riding his bike around, so it dinged 3 times, and now all of a sudden he's the main suspect.
Right.
What do you think about that, man?
I mean, Big Brother's always watching, so.
But you don't think this is going extreme? People are all concerned about privacy, and they don't realize because of convenience, we've managed to wiretap and put locators on us. The government doesn't have to fucking tag us, you conspiracy theory. We tagged ourselves.
Dude, yeah, like I say, we put ourselves in this. From the Google Home thing to our phones, it's tracking. Everything's tracking. Everything can be. Everything can be.
You know what it reminds me of? Remember Batman? Was it Batman Begins? Was that the first one that had
where Batman had like full surveillance, and then Alfred was against it,
and Morgan Freeman's character
Lucius,
yeah, and basically he turned it back over to Morgan Freeman to shut down,
right?
But he's like, I'm just gonna use it once,
right, to find the Joker,
dude.
Yeah,
that's 100%.
What happened now?
Yeah.
It's controlled chaos.
I don't like it, man.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
What are you hiding? I think that you're hiding.
Dude,
nobody cares what you look up in Pornhub.
You don't understand. I don't want my brothers to even, like, someone in my family has been arrested and did jail time, okay?
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
No, I've gotten off scot-free every time. But I believe they take DNA now when you go to jail. They do a swab.
Of your butt?
No. What the fuck,
what?
dude?
Okay.
But I don't even want that because they've actually started doing convictions. Like, everybody's running out to do, like, I want to find out if I'm half Indian. Fuck you.
Doing the DNA test and all that?
Keep it to yourself. And if you're related to me, double keep it to yourself. Because I've seen so many of these convictions are like, oh, well, we've been looking for this killer for 47 years. And while we didn't have his DNA, we did see that someone had done a parental DNA. So all of a sudden we knew it had to be someone who was related to this. And that's how we ended up here. And while we can't use that to take them to court, what we did is stalk that guy for a month and a half until he threw out his soda can. Then we took a swab of that and now we're okay.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but okay.
Dude, I kid you not. It should all be fruit from the forbidden tree if you're getting someone else's identity through DNA from over here. But it's not. They're like, okay, so we know it's that guy, and now we can manufacture whatever fucking evidence we need to get this guy. I don't want to know about it. I don't want a fucking kid popping back up in my life.
That's what it is. There it is. There it is. Where you been, Mike? Oh,
I don't want
travels.
Hey, look.
All those road trips that you never invite me on.
Everybody says you can't change the past. Forgive yourself. I can forgive myself for anything I've done. I just don't want to know about it.
Mike's got skeletons in his closet.
Yeah, and they belong to like 19-year-old runaways.
Okay. Jesus. Woo. Got weird.
I'm just saying, you're fine with all this? Did anyone in your family do the 23andMe or any of that DNA testing shit?
No, not that I know of.
So you still don't know what you are?
What do you mean? I know what I am.
What are you?
Puerto Rican, Dominican, Chinese.
What percent?
Oh, I don't know the percentage.
Yeah. Well, you've heard all these stories about these people that thought they were German then turned out to be Jewish, right?
No.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. You've heard all these stories about these these white knights and white supremacists that find out like they're Jamaican. Right?
How much is what is it called? DNA test?
They got 23andMe. It's 23andMe? One of the big ones. Yeah, I think
23.
I think that's one of the big ones. 23andMe.
Let's do one. How much are they?
I'm not doing one.
Why not? I'll buy the kit.
I don't want to know.
There's a kit. Hold up. Holy shit, it's expensive.
Yeah. I don't want to do it at all. So you can do it. Let's find out what you are.
Damn. Their VIP service is $500. It includes 2 health and ancestry service kits, overnight shipping, priority lab processing, premium customer support. The cheapest one is $100, and that gets you over 1,500 regions. I don't know what that means. Automatic family tree builder.
But you know that's what it does. Once you do that thing, it puts your DNA into that. So then it's like a social network where they can link, and then you find out, hey, we found someone else in our database that matches you over here, or they can find you. I know people who have personally been reached out and found out. Like,
I would like to know if I have a missing brother out there that's from Korea when my dad went over there.
Would you?
Yeah, because then I can rub it in his face and he'll never have freedom.
What a great deal. Hey, pay $500 so maybe we can lock you up or pin a murder on you someday. Because
why would it? I didn't murder anyone. It can't come back to me.
That's not the point. They'll have.
What are you talking about?
They'll have your DNA. They can put it anywhere they want.
They can't put it anywhere I want.
You're gonna send them a sample.
If I murder someone in Australia and I'm in Orlando, clearly I can't have done that.
You would think, right? You got the money for a defense?
Yeah, it's called the internet.
It's not gonna, dude.
And it's called Instagram, social media.
There's people,
that's my alibi.
There's people with big money who want to keep their son safe. What they'll do is they're like, okay, my son screwed up. He killed someone. Let's put it on this guy. We have his DNA profile. Here's $2 million. Give me someone we can pin this crime on. And then your DNA profile. You sent them your DNA. They can plant that anywhere, Carl. Have you not watched a single CSI episode?
Yeah, I think you've been watching too much CSI.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't want you to go to jail, bro.
All right, well, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Hey, well, I found since we're doing topics, I found something for you.
What'd you find?
I found a new app that's just perfect for you.
What is it?
It's called Dinky One.
Dinky One?
Yeah, you know what Dinky One is?
No.
It's a dating site for men with small penises.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
What am I going to do with that?
I'm just saying, they got something for everybody. So.
Sounds like you spent quite a bit of time on this site.
I measured. It's all right.
Tell me about it.
Where do you supposed to measure at, by the way?
What?
I like measure by past my butthole. So then I get the full measurement. So I'm like a good 20.
Really? I just measure by her face. Like if it's this face, it's like a. If it's this face.
What a horrible website, by the way.
Let me give you a little advice. If she asks, "Are you in yet?" and you're all the way in, you belong on Dinky One.
By the way, like, who's on this? Like, oh, it's got to be all dudes. There's no way there's like a girl there like, hey, that's what I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. No.
It's basically guys who are like,
oh, here we go. They got nearly over 30,000 people that signed on the dating website, with around only 27% identify as female, 71 as male, and 2% transgender.
Well, maybe
so that might as well be the next Grindr, but
maybe there's gay dudes who are like, look, I'm gay, I like men, but I'm not looking for anything bigger than a pinky. That makes sense, right?
It does make sense.
It does. Like, as a guy, we got things we like different in different girls, and as a girl, they like different things. I'm sure there's plenty of gay men out there that prefer smaller penises.
Yeah.
It's when you're just a little gay.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
A little gay.
I'm not a little guy.
Little gay.
Average.
Little gay.
A little gay. Okay.
Get it? A little gay?
A little gay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What do you call it when you only want a small penis?
What's that?
A little gay.
Wow. Well, since we're on the same topic, your girl, here we go. Let me pull this up. Where was it? I had it up for you, and then I lost it. Because I know you were born around this time, so I know you're excited.
Is it Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez?
No. It's your girl, Dolly Parton. And Parton?
Say it
Parton.
again.
Dolly
Say it again.
Parton.
Say it again.
Dolly Parton.
There you go.
Dolly Parton.
I knew you'd get
I put Parton. I don't think about Parton.
You were like Dolly Patreon.
Yeah, Dolly Parton. She wants to pose for Playboy.
God bless her.
The last time she posed for Playboy was back in 1978.
Wow.
Yep. So you were like what, like 30 when that came out?
34.
34. Look at you. Those big old pontoons of hers are gonna be hitting those knees.
And this is probably the magazine your dad was jerking off to before he decided to actually have you instead.
I don't think my dad was into Dolly Parton. Oh, I mean, of course he would be now, but or when he saw her. Good Lord, her boobs are humongous.
Are they natural?
No, oh my gosh, no. Her face is all like Jack Skellington stretched out. You can see it in her chin.
Oh, wow.
She has it looks like she has bobby pins holding her face together. Damn, man, she has big old pontoons.
Oh, yeah, she looks great there.
Yeah, I mean, there.
That was 1978.
1978.
I think she probably just did that film with Burt Reynolds. What was it? The Greatest Little Whorehouse in Texas or something like that?
Wait, is that a real movie?
I think so. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was her and Burt Reynolds, and like she ran like a whorehouse.
Okay.
I believe it was in Texas, and I think it was the greatest. I think
I think it was the greatest.
The greatest little or biggest little whorehouse in Texas, and I think Burt Reynolds. I think he played a sheriff or something that was like on the take. Like I'm not sure.
Dude, I'm looking at these photos. She didn't even pose nude. All she did was sit in like in a little bunny outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big deal back then.
What a disappointment.
Yeah.
But then if you go down the dark web, there's all the photoshops.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
You done?
No. Look at those pontoons.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, yeah, whatchamacallit? You doing anything for next week? Spring break starts this week. Are you doing, I'm doing a special event on Sunday. Are you part of that? Are you doing that?
Oh, yeah, we are, actually.
Are you supposed to be roasting at that?
Yeah, I guess.
What is it? Is it like a, I guess I should talk to you off air about it.
Yeah, we got to talk about it off air because if
I
anyone
have
listens
no
to it,
idea
yeah,
about
I don't
what
know
it
what
is.
it's about. I don't know what's going to happen.
I just know I'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Okay.
I forgot about it, too. I'm glad you reminded me. And then,
Yeah. Are we supposed to dress up for it or?
oh, God,
It's like
no.
a laid back. I don't even
Yeah.
know. I got Google the address and see if it's like, is this a private residence? Or
It is.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like, it's so weird doing show stuff.
I like how we're talking about this and like not letting anyone know
Yeah.
what's happening. It's a show that we
All right, we've said
can't
enough.
talk about
We've
because
said
we don't
enough.
know if we even get into it or not.
But
Anyway.
also this weekend is the start of spring break. So are you doing anything at the school? You guys got camp going on?
Got camp going on, but I will be with you on the lowdown Monday.
Right. Oh, yeah. You coming in to do the lowdown with us. Nice,
Yep.
man.
And then that's pretty much it. But I do got a couple of comedy tour dates in Orlando.
What?
That's right. I got work.
Let's hear about this.
It'll be all on KermitGonzalez.com.
Okay.
Yep,
You
so
want
you
to
can
share Andy's gigs with me?
They're all bonkers.
Are they? You got some bonkers dates?
I do.
Are they all hosting? You featuring?
I don't even know.
What you doing? There's not much bonkers left.
Well, there's not much work for Jersey now that they kicked him off the cruise ship. So,
Did what?
oh yeah,
No.
yeah,
No, because of coronavirus.
because of coronavirus. He's
Oh.
shut out for like 2 months.
But he's back in town, or he's
He's coming back in town like next week.
Okay. Are they getting rid of all the entertainers for like 2 months?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're getting rid of everybody. Everyone's gonna be looking for work.
Mm.
So, I guess I'm supposed to do Margaritaville,
Yeah.
and then I'm doing Porky's,
Yeah.
and then
That's not a bonker. You featuring though?
Porky's. I don't know.
Okay.
I think I'm probably hosting.
All right.
Bonkers. I don't know if I'm featuring, and then I'm also doing Boardwalk Bowl.
Nice. Good for you, man.
Yay!
Yay.
Same old shows.
Yeah.
But I'll put it at KermitGonzalez.com. And then you can catch your dates at MikeHurley.com.
Yeah. Yeah. I got some fun stuff coming up.
And that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, it's way over time, and I smell food.
All right. Let's call it a day.
Someone's cooking.
So this was episode 93. So that means we have to do.
How many more we gotta do? Do the math.
We got to do 7 more. of these.
7 more, and then what happens after
9,
7?
96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 7. We're done.
We're done.
We're done.
We're calling it quits.
Ever and ever.
Forever, ever.
I think we're the only podcast that has less listeners than when we started.
No one cares, man. There's no 93 episodes, not one comment on YouTube, not one comment on Instagram,
Right?
not some comment. Okay, there's 2 people that comment, but we know them, and I know we appreciate it,
Yep.
but I want more.
You do.
I do.
You do.
I don't even know the numbers anymore.
No.
No one cares, man.
I don't know. What do you think? You know what?
We got these damn coasters.
We got till episode 100 to figure shit out.
Is that what we're doing?
We'll figure shit
What are you
out.
gonna do? You're gonna go crazy without this podcast.
How do you figure?
You're gonna go crazy because you like to vent out. This is your vent. This is your therapy.
Yeah, but
You'll lose your shit.
There's an announcement in the works. I'm
No,
gonna have other.
You don't have an announcement. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? You're not going there. No, don't even write it down. Don't write it down. Nope. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You know why? Because you're doing it on the weekend. You can't do it. Yeah, I know what it is. You don't have to write it. I don't even want to say it. I ain't gonna say it. Cause you can't you can't talk freely there. You can't talk. You can't say those curse words you just wrote on that piece of paper.
I didn't say it now.
you say, but you could, and there's no filter.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that on that station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been offered a position in the major leagues, and you're trying to tell me why I want to stay playing Pop Warner.
It's T-ball, damn it! It's T-ball. I set it up right there for you.
No, actually, one of the main reasons I'm behind taking that opportunity is actually to beef up this. So
you want to beef this up?
To use that as a platform. To
so
this.
you're talking about my penis. All right. Well, anyways, that was episode 93.
Yeah. I don't know. What was the name of that small penis site?
Dingy
for a friend.
For a friend? Dingy Dingy?
They should just call it quaint.com.
I'll ask my girlfriend to see if I have a small penis. Hey, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later.
All right.
I'll see you. Good night. Later.